Recently, researchers have found a way to implant deepfakes into our memories. The reason I'm bringing this to your attention is because so many publications out there have not truly bothered to read the entire paper. The media loves to portray deepfakes as something used for pornography, political manipulation, and other criminal activities. But that's not what this research is about. If any of these other journalists has actually bothered to read the entire paper, you'll see that at the bottom, it clearly states, due to a lack of empirical deepfake research, we do not yet know if deepfakes are uniquely poised to distort memories, and the current study will assess this in regards to memories of films. My question is, why are they spending time and money on creating fictitious movies and asking participants which one they remember better? Does it really make a difference if the audience preferred Will Smith as Neo from The Matrix over Keanu Reeves? Actually, I think people of the future should have the power over who they want as the lead in their movies. Deepfakes can create false memories, yes. But you know what else can create false memories? Your brain. Your brain doesn't detect reality, it creates it. Look, I think it's wildly entertaining to replace celebrities in movies and TV shows, but we should focus on harnessing this tech for good. Imagine uploading videos and audios of a loved one, like a deceased grandparent. Artificial intelligence has the potential to bring them back to life, especially for those who are coping with grief. Deepfakes can also be used to bring historical figures to life in educational videos, making history more engaging and relatable for students. And finally, deepfakes can be used to create realistic scenarios for training purposes. For example, they can be used to simulate emergency situations for first responders or medical personnel. China's e-commerce giant Jingdong recently unveiled their latest entry into the chatbot race of 2023. Their large language model is called Chat Rhino, or Yanxi in Chinese. It's too early to say whether or not there's effective real-world applications, but it's intended to empower various industries. During the JD Discovery Tech Summit, JD showcased examples of rapid model deployment, including converting a generative model into a healthcare industry-specific model. What traditionally required a week and a team of over 10 scientists can now be accomplished by just 1 or 2 algorithm engineers within minutes. According to Jingdong's official website, they outlined a 3-step approach. Step 1, by now, JD has built a generative large model based on practices within JD's diverse business operations. Step 2, enhance and iterate the model through highly complex industrial scenarios. And step 3, fully open up the capabilities of the model for serious commercial applications in early 2024. Another company joining the chatbot race of 2023 is NetEase Youdao, the educational arm of China's tech giant NetEase. They launched their large language model Ziyue, which in Mandarin means Confucius said, and it was the first such AI model to be released in the educational sector. This tool can be applied to scenarios such as translation, virtual voice tutoring, essay guidance, grammar analysis, and smart documentation. The company revealed that Hi Echo, their voice tutoring product, will be a key membership offering, and that the latest model will be rolled out for voice tutoring customers this year. For those who doubt the use of AI in education because they're afraid that students might cheat on their homework, Zhou Feng, the CEO of Youdao, stated that the product will guide students to learn better rather than teaching them to slack off. Now we're moving on to my favorite segment, Hype or Swipe. Ever thought you'd catch them all while catching some Z's? I didn't write that, ChatGPT-4 did. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep, where your dreams of becoming a Pokemon master can only come true if you sleep. This game turns sleep into a sport, making every rapid eye movement count towards your Pokemon journey. This is the perfect game for Pokemon fans who want to catch Pokemons but don't want to leave their bed. Well, I tried Pokemon Sleep for a week and I really loved everything about this. The UI, the music, the sounds, and even the way that the game chooses to wake you up. It's non-violent, it's very gentle, and I do like waking up every day and interacting with this app. But I think my favorite part of Pokemon Sleep is really the implications of a game that rewards you for sleeping. Because I think sleep deprivation is a silent killer. Well, technically, stress is a silent killer. And why do we have stress? Because we have high cortisol levels. Why do we have high cortisol levels? Because a lot of us are sleep deprived. So even though Pokemon Sleep has a few flaws, for instance, the second night that I used it, when I woke up the next morning, it said that I didn't register my sleep at all. But overall, it makes me look forward to a good night's sleep. And I also love waking up the next day to see if there were any fluctuations during my sleep. All you have to do is keep your phone charged, place it face down, flat on your bed, not under your pillow because that will disrupt the results, and wake up the next day with 5 Pokemons in your bed. Our final segment in today's episode ends with Professor Jason Wei, who's a modern-day Da Vinci of artificial intelligence. He's created so many different programs through machine learning and believes AI may already be sentient. He tries his best to explain the fundamentals, and I try my best to act like I understood. Will humanity still be a thing 1,000 years from now? Well, you just have to watch to find out.
Large language model actually become popular probably in like 6 months ago because of ChatGPT. So we've been working on that a few years back. Currently, we are working on mainly for like in the customer service area, 311 AI agents, 911 AI agents, airline customer service agent. A lot of people compare the traditional chatbots with today's large language model based AI agent. What's the difference? The traditional chatbots basically cannot handle like complicated situations. For example, like 911 call or 311 call, because traditional chatbots are based on the knowledge base that they have. Mm-hmm. Today's AI is much more intelligent and knowledgeable for anything, pretty much understands what people are talking about. With the large language model, the AI can provide more specific understanding on the situation based on the conversation, and will be able to help people address their problems. So it's perfect for customer service. For example, in the airlines, how do you help people make a change? So you can have million ways to describe your situation and try to make change and try to get some refund or try not to spend more money. In this kind of complicated scenarios or situation, the large language model has very strong performance today. They're able to understand all the details from the caller. Not only that, but also understand the policy from the airlines, how you can satisfy this customer's request based on the policy the airline has. So these are the applications that we're building. Okay, so AI today actually, I think it's very close to a revolution, right? So it will definitely change a lot of industry. This morning, I just read an article saying that, I think it's from Amazon, somebody. Basically, the large language model or the AI itself is just get started. So it's still at very, very early stage, okay? And we already see ChatGPT is hitting the bottleneck now. Other large language model probably is in the same situation. For AI to develop, to be able to have the real intelligence close to human, I think it's still going to take some time. However, in that process, yeah, a lot of jobs will be eliminated, and there will be a lot more jobs to be created to help the AI to grow or to help the industry to adapt the artificial intelligence. Just like maybe 100 years ago, right? So the first revolution, yeah, there will be a lot of farmers out of jobs. However, there will be a lot of other new jobs came out, right? It will be the same. Now, because I'm from engineering background, right? So as an engineering student, the problem solving is the key. Whether you use this tool, use AI, use other language to write program, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the problem solving. So later on, same thing. So now AI will be a very powerful tool. However, it still needs human to use that tool to create things, to help human themselves and help the society, help the environment. This will never be obsolete. Some colleges have started changing a lot of curriculums because now a lot of tools actually can replace whatever so-called old knowledge, right? So this trend will go on, and I'm pretty sure college will adapt. Now, I mean, as engineering students, I think math is the key. So you need to understand or learn math so that you're able to understand AI so that you can use the AI much better.
1,000 years from now, do you think humanity will still exist?
Yeah, I believe. Okay, so, and what I believe is that humanity will go beyond the three-dimensional world. And they're like a different level of civilization. So I think humanity will go further level or higher upper level. We will be able to do a lot of things more. For example, traveling in the space. Right. So right now it's impossible, but maybe 100 years, maybe 1,000 years, it will become possible.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys like my channel, please share it with a friend. And if you guys hate it, share it with your enemies.